Nifty is down 15% in 7 weeks. India VIX is at 26. Most option sellers are slowly getting destroyed right now and they don't even realize it. And I stopped trading completely after 13th March, not because I was scared, but because the math stopped making sense for option sellers. And today I'm going to show you exactly why and what conditions need to change before I re-enter. So let me show you what 7 weeks of sustained selling look like. If I go to the 1 day time frame, this candle, if you see over here, this is the same candle where the India US trade deal happened. And from there, from top of that candle to today, Nifty has fallen about 15%. That's not a single event spike. That's a sustained directional move with almost no meaningful recovery. From 26,300 to 22,500 in a matter of weeks. Lower highs and lower lows. And India VIX, on the other hand, if I show you that, it's even more bad. India VIX has done nothing but gone up. This is the worst thing that can happen to option sellers. India VIX is good till like 20 and after that it's just panic. For context, when VIX is at 13, 14, option sellers operate in their natural environment. Calm markets, predictable ranges, theta is working in their favor every day. When VIX goes to 26, it means the market is pricing in massive uncertainty. Options are expensive, but expensive premiums is worthless if the market keeps moving against your short strikes faster than theta can decay. This is not a normal selling environment, and treating it like one is how accounts get destroyed. So most traders look at VIX at 26 and think, great, I'll just collect the elevated premium. Yes, that's good thinking, but here's the problem. In this market, you're not collecting premium, you're just recycling losses. Elevated premiums exist for a reason. The market is pricing in possibility of a more large move, and in a sustained downtrend like this one, those large moves can keep happening. Like today, the market fell another 3%. What's stopping from something major happening in the Middle East again and the market just hitting lower circuit tomorrow? What's stopping that? Nothing, right? So those elevated premiums exist for a reason. Uh, you sell a straddle, you collect the elevated premium, and if Nifty drops 2% the next day, your short put is deep in the money and you book a loss. You re-enter, you collect premium again, Nifty drops again 1.5%, another loss. Then it makes a bull trap, it goes up, you make a loss again because you are non-directional. You want the market to stay in a range, not go up and down violently. Elevated VIX doesn't help sellers when the market has a clear directional bias. The premium you collect doesn't compensate for the market that keeps moving in one direction. On 13th March, Nifty hit minus 2% intraday and India VIX hit 22. That was my signal. Not panic, just math. It was too much. The risk to reward of selling options had fundamentally shifted against sellers. So most finance content will tell you to find a way to trade every market, but I'm telling you the opposite. Sitting out is a position, capital preservation is the strategy. You don't have to trade every day, and the traders who survive bear markets aren't the one who adapted their strategy perfectly. They are the ones who recognize when their edge had disappeared and stopped trading until it came back. See, we are still early to call this a bear market. If you change the chart to a log chart, a true bear market or a true crash actually looks like this, like 2020, or a bear market like this in 2022. This is a true bear market. We are still in a range. Look, we haven't even hit the lows of 2025. We are still at 22,500. The fair value of Nifty is around at 19,000 to 20,000 range. We are still far from that level. And again, your capital sitting in cash right now is not a loss. It's ammunition for when conditions improve. An option seller who loses 30% of their account trying to trade a falling VIX at 26 market needs 43% gain just to get it back to flat. An option seller who sat out with their 100% capital intact just needs conditions to normalize, and they're back in the game immediately with full firepower. That is not weakness. This is risk management at the highest level. So, what are the conditions that will bring me back? First, signs of the Middle East situation stabilizing. The geopolitical risk premium is a significant driver of current volatility. When that fear starts pricing out VIX, will naturally compress. That's the first signal. Second, Nifty is showing stabilization, not recovery, just stabilization. 2 or 3 sessions of tight range trading with no new lows tell me that directional pressure is easing, and that's when selling environment starts making sense again. Specifically, India VIX breaking back below 18 or 20 will be like a signal that fear is normalizing. Below 16 is when I'm actively looking to re-enter. Until then, the trade is no trade. But if you are still in the market right now, here's the minimum risk management you should have. Reduce your lot size dramatically. Whenever you are trading in normal conditions, cut it by at least 50%. Elevated VIX means elevated margin stress and elevated loss potential per trade. Widen your strike significantly. In a VIX of 26 environment, the market can move by 200-300 points in a session. Today, in fact, it moved by another 600 points. So strikes that looked safe at VIX of 14 are dangerously close at VIX 26. Define your max loss before entering. Not a mental stop, but an actual structured hedge that caps your worst case. I have already made a video on dynamic hedging. You can watch that. And if you're not sure if your position can survive another 2% rate, then that's your answer. It can't. Option selling is a structurally sound strategy, but every strategy has a condition where it works and conditions where it doesn't. Right now, the conditions aren't right. VIX at 26 and sustained directional selling, geopolitical uncertainties still are unresolved. The market will stabilize, it always does, and when it does, option sellers with preserved capital will be in the best position to capitalize. Until then, patience is the trade, so subscribe so you don't miss the next video.